I've broken into Alex Radcliffe's house, and I am stealing 10 to 11 of your games. See, I was going to just be 10.
You didn't have to break in. The code's 5552.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just anytime you want to pop over, it's just 5552.
Wow.
Yeah, and also, I think the way the lock is, it doesn't actually matter the order you put it in. So in theory, it could be 2555, 5255, 5255. No, that's too many twos.
What are some other combinations?
I think it's 5552, 5525, 5255, or 2555.
Yeah, I think those are the combinations.
Little combinations, yeah.
Welcome to Room and Board. This is Alex from BoardgameCo. Obviously, you know him. He's been on the channel before, and I can't stop talking about him. Alex, you're looking well after Pablo gunned you down.
That is
in
surprising.
The Dice Tower West vlog.
It was hurtful when Pablo gunned me down.
Yeah.
I knew I was getting shot. I didn't realize I was dying. But the good news is this is basically any Star Wars movie or Alias or any one of those shows where I'm back, I'm fine, it's all good.
I'm down in Cleveland hanging out. I wanted to visit some pals, and I decided what would be a fun video, especially since the first time Alex came to my house, he went through my collection and told me why all my games were garbage.
Not all, just 10 of them.
And so I figured I would go through Alex's collection and tell you the 10 games that I would steal from Alex's collection because I think they're cool and he has good taste.
I have expensive taste. Good is relative.
You do have expensive taste, but I feel in these, I try not to just go, it would be very easy to just take the most expensive things and run away, but they would also be very heavy, so I need to be able to carry a certain amount.
This is a Mr. Beast video. You have like 3.5 minutes to grab any game you need from this basement.
So the structure of this conversation is just going to be me bringing up a game, talking about why I like it, and seeing why Alex likes it as well. Some of these games I have played and want to add to my collection. Some of these games I've just read the rule book of, and I'm excited.
I couldn't help but notice, like, while we're doing this video, I'm like looking at one of my shelves, I'm like, oh, those games there are pushed in, I'm gonna have to like unpush them in later. And then I noticed the game was missing. So I now know one of the games on this list.
That's high up. That's my number 5.
Oh, nice. I like that one. I like it a lot.
I know you do. That's why. That's one of the reasons why I stole it. But we'll get to that spoiler of number 5 in a second. I do just want to mention that Alex also owns a copy of Chinatown, which Renee wanted me to steal from Yuval's house, and I didn't.
Do you not have a copy?
We don't have a copy of Chinatown.
Why don't you have a copy?
If it would be the only thing that Renee would play.
Interesting.
No, I just honestly haven't picked up one yet. So I'm making sure to not steal this one.
Wait a second. You haven't picked that up
either.
yet. Is that the reason? Do you know which shelf you grabbed that from?
Of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one over there.
That entire shelf, our game's going away. Would you like a copy of Chinatown?
Renee certainly would.
Would you like a copy of Chinatown? The best part of this is this video is going on your channel. So now if you say no, Renee knows that you actually turned down a free copy of Chinatown.
Well, I mean...
Just saying. Renee, just letting you know.
That's going to ruin my bit, though, because every person who I visited who was going to have a copy of Chinatown, I wouldn't have taken. But now I might actually steal a copy of Chinatown.
Just saying. It's a thing.
Well... I mean, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, the answer is probably. I would do it because it would make her happy. Now, Renee, turn around. Chinatown is right there.
Dun, dun, dun.
So that's well, you ruined my joke. But,
sorry.
You know what? You probably made
I made Renee happy, and I ruined your joke.
Honestly?
Good win all around.
So let's get into the list. Like a true BoardgameCo list, we have 11 that I'm stealing because I couldn't just steal 10. The one that was going to be an honorable mention...
Wait, that's number 12?
That was number 12.
Oh, wow. Okay, fine.
Yeah. Well, because it was a joke. I wasn't going to steal it. Yeah, but the one I would steal, and I didn't want to mention this because I mentioned this in my wish list, because I'd like to get a copy of it eventually, but I've already talked about it on a video, and so I also try for these to diversify, so we're not just talking about the same games over and over, and I don't just, become that cog in the hype machine for 10 specific games.
You assume that somebody who watches your video comes back for another one.
That's true. The first one is The Godfather, Corleone's Empire by Eric Lang. I know it's by Eric Lang. I've read through a little bit of the rulebook. I know it's worker placement. Honestly, that's all I need to know.
I've read the rulebook twice. I still haven't played it.
You still haven't played it?
I keep wanting to, and I've tried. I've suggested it. So part of the thing I do with new games in general, unless it's like a a copy that I need to review with a deadline or something like that.
Yeah.
Especially if it's my game group. My game group gets the choices. So I'm like, hey, by the way, we can play this or this or this or this.
Yeah.
They're all my games. I'm already being the one who's selecting them. And Godfather has come up multiple times as a choice and has never been chosen. But I'm ready to go. Like, if you give me 5 minutes, I can brush myself over the rulebook and be ready to play.
Does it play with 2? I feel like it wouldn't be good with 2, even if it did. We just did, speaking of which, we did a video that might have already aired on Alex's channel, or might be upcoming, about boxes where the player count is a lie. If this said it played at 2, I would call it a liar.
It
even
says
having
2 to 5 players.
It does say 2 to 5?
Yeah, but we both know it's not.
We
good
know
at
it's not good at 2. No, that won't be our first experience. I don't think it would honor this game enough. But yeah, this is my number 11 that I am stealing, and you're not going to get a chance to play because I'm taking it home.
That's a darn shame.
With Chinatown. But for now, you can say your goodbyes to it over there. This is how we like to steal things in Canada. A nice, yeah. Let you say your goodbyes. Let you down easy.
He won't steal it. He's gonna make me an offer I can't refuse.
All right, so let's move on. Number 10 of the official list. I saw this here on your shelf in the background.
Ooh.
I'm stealing Great Western Trail Argentina.
Specifically Argentina.
I have Great Western Trail. I have Great Western Trail 2nd Edition. I'm probably getting rid of Great Western Trail because I took back 2nd Edition from
maybe you can
World
help me
Series
with this,
of Board
okay?
Gaming.
I've played Great Western Trail. I have not... Is the one on BGA 2nd Edition or 1st Edition?
2nd Edition.
Then I played the 2nd Edition and regular. I played 2nd
think.
Edition. I played the one on BGA and I played the original non-2nd Edition Great Western Trail. I have not played Argentina. What are the rule changes that make it different? Like, is it like different, or is it like...
It is different. I've read through the rulebook briefly.
Yeah.
There are different workers. So there are different type of workers, and they have a different effect on the board. And there is a different sort of map layout with different buildings, and so just it's the same sort of structure of that rondel structure, but with different effects thrown in. And so I also have not played Great Western Trail Argentina. I would love to try it.
I'm halfway through the rules.
Yeah?
I'm halfway through the rules in this one. I got this one. I mean playing it. It even has a solo mode. I debated setting up solos just to try it solo.
Honestly, Great Western is good at 2.
I played at 2.
Great Western is good at 2. We could play this right after.
Play this after. Yeah. After this
video. So let's speed through it because we got games to play.
Number 8.
But yeah, Great Western. It's lower on the list too because I have Great Western Trail, and I don't know if the differences are going to be significant enough.
Yeah.
But it's new enough, and I like Great Western Trail enough that I'm really interested in trying out what it does add and what new versions it does add.
Cool beans.
Yeah.
I'm down.
So yeah,
we might actually play it.
We might actually play it. That's cool. That's my number 10. You can say goodbye to it before I take it home.
That's a good thing I'm playing it.
Or maybe you can take it back. My number 9 is a game that I have not played.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness, I'm just
demolishing
your boxes. I'm so sorry. Adventure Tactics, Domianne's Tower. I have not played this. This was kind of featured in our Hidden Gems deathmatch because it's less than 1,000 rated on BGG.
It's less than 1,000?
Less than 1,000.
Interesting.
It's less than 900. That was the bar, but I think it's less than 1,000.
Who made the bar less than 900?
Me, because I was like, everything else is less than 1,000. We might get some that are like in the 900s that don't get referenced, right? Like that's usually the bar is less than 1,000. And so I was like, okay, for the sake of variance with like other lists, that's why.
This is
the
eBay equivalent of you never like snipe $18. You snipe 1847.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
So I was like, okay, less than 900. But yeah, this I know is sort of a skirmish style game. I know that it is. I know that Tom Vassell likes it.
Tom Vassell loves it.
Yeah, it's on his like top 10 or something.
I don't know if it's top 10, but he loved this game.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. Honestly, you're making Ricky sadder than me.
Oh,
because Ricky likes this one.
Ricky likes it.
It's here because of Ricky. I enjoy it. I think it's an excellent game.
Yeah.
But I would only pick this one to prioritize based on playing with my kids. It has a great upgrading system.
Yeah.
The upgrading system as you go through the classes is a ton of fun. Every game, every single round you play and you kind of like upgrade your class. You get a new card. It's a very cool system. But the actual gameplay itself, I find to be good, not great.
Right.
And so to me, it's one of the better upgrading systems I'd love to see applied to like a more massive darkness style dungeon crawler.
Cool.
As it is, I enjoy it, and Ricky will be sad that we don't get to play it anymore.
I'm sorry, Ricky, but you know what? We gotta make content for the channel.
Yeah, content for the channel comes first.
That's just how it is. I'm very sorry, but that's what it is.
Oh, if you really want content, we should get her on camera and have her be sad on camera. People love when kids are sad on camera.
Yeah, I want Room and Board to turn into just videos of children crying.
Yeah.
That would be my ideal of moving forward with the channel. Let me know if you want to see that, if you don't. It's number 9 too, because I also, honestly, the ratings I know have been mixed. So, and because I don't know as much about it, that's why it ended up being number 9. Number 8 is a game that I know you really like, and it's based off of a book series that I love. It's my favorite book of all time. Has this game in it.
Tak.
It is Tak.
Oh, nice.
It is Tak.
Oh, it's so good.
I know you love
played
this.
this.
I have not played it.
After this,
Yeah.
100%. It's
Yeah.
5 minutes. I guess you can do it on camera.
We can we'll play this right after. I if you haven't read Name of the Wind or Wise Man's Fear, well, don't read it yet because you're still going to be waiting for the 3rd book.
Dear Lord.
But it's my favorite book of all time. And the fact that you speak so highly about this,
I love this game.
I know you love it, and I thought it was going to be a bad game because I thought
It's from a book.
It's from a book. It's going to naturally be a bad game because it's just like an IP, like cash grab, whatever. But the fact that I know you've spoken highly about it makes me really excited to steal it from you.
Arguably my favorite abstract game. Arguably.
Yeah.
I think so. Like, it's just so clever. It's so well done. It has multiple levels. Because I'm not going to teach you one game. In about a 10-minute period, I'm going to teach you 3 different games.
Cool.
And it's... I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah, and you can say goodbye to it.
Goodbye, Tak. It's okay. I'll get another copy. I've been trying. If you are someone who knows, okay, here's the deal. I want a deluxe copy of Tak. I've looked on Etsy. The last ones I saw didn't look better than honestly the basic components you get here. If somebody knows how to get my hands on some sort of deluxe copy of Tak, I want to pay for that. This is a game that I want like a coffee table version that gets passed down to my grandkids. Never because I'm keeping it.
You take it with you to the grave.
No. Once I die, they can have it. But like, until then, no, I'm not that. I'm not that. That's so bad. We already made Ricky cry. I'm not going to deny her grandkids.
Well, no, it gives her a chance to visit you when she digs it up.
Reminds me of a joke. This is a comedian, Anthony Jeselnik, who has a joke. You know?
I know. Yeah.
So he's a bit. He's like, I dug up my grandmother's grave on a bet. I dug up my grandmother's grave to win a bet. Turns out I was wrong. It is illegal. It's good stuff.
That's funny. All right, next up, this is officially number 7. This is the game. I thought it was 5, but it's actually 7. This is
Golem.
Oh, no, it's not. But now it is.
Wait, what?
I thought you were looking at a different one, but you know what? That one was going to be 6, but now it's 7.
Now it's 7.
Now it's 7. It was 6. Now it's 7.
Golem. I like this game.
I've never played it, but I absolutely love Lorenzo Il Magnifico. It's by the same design team as them. It's supposed to be chonky and
Plays
fun.
well at 2.
Plays well at 2.
Oh, we have a long day ahead
We
of
do
us.
not have enough time here together.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's speed through this video. I don't know. I love the design team. That's what makes me interested, and I've heard great things. That's all I really need to... I mean, I'm stealing it. I'm not buying them.
Golem is one that I played it and I liked it a lot. And then I played it again and I was like... No, not even. I think even after my first play... No, that's what it was. I played half a game. I liked it a lot. Then I played a full game and I was like, I like it a lot. I'll play it again another time or something like that, but I don't know if it sticks around. Because like, it's not that it wasn't good, it's just that there's so many of these heavy Euros.
Yeah.
I don't know if this one stands out to me. Enough. Not like it was still good. And then I played it again, and I was like, I like it more and more with each play. And again, my starting baseline was always I enjoyed it. It just continued to grow on me past those first plays, and I really, really enjoy the crunchiness of this game. It's very, very well done.
Yeah. So I'm excited to try. I feel like this design team is so great. All with Italian names that I will butcher if I attempt to say them, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You can look it up on Board Game Geek.
Simone Luciani.
Yeah.
That's the one I know correctly.
Yeah, Virginio Gigli and Flaminia Bressini. Okay, that's
just me saying them based on the cover. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Simone Luciani, I think, is actually correct.
Yeah.
Like, I probably would have said Simone Luciani.
No, I think it's Luciani.
I know, I think so too.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only one I actually have knowledge of.
Yeah. All right, that's my number 7. It was
Speaking
6.
of disappointing Ricky, she just came home.
Well, this one might disappoint you because I know you like this game a lot, and I've never played it.
Oh my gosh! Wait, no.
Lost Ruins of Arnak.
There's so many games I want to play.
I'm taking this from you because I've never played it. I've played Dune Imperium.
It's so good.
I know. I wish I could have played it with you because you played this at. I scheduled this for you to play with somebody at World
WSPG?
Series.
Yeah,
and that's why I knew because I knew you were a fan of it.
I've played this game like 40 times this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's so impressive, especially on like a content creator schedule.
But most games don't get that kind of treatment.
Yeah.
Most games do not get 40 plays a year.
Yeah.
But there have been a handful of games that I've been going to a lot. Feast for Odin, Castle Burgundy, Lost Ruins of Arnak, DEI. There's a handful of games that I've been like really just diving into and having a blast with, and Lost Ruins of Arnak is up there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's going to be good. I mean, CG just dropped another expansion for it.
Which I was going to get, but now I don't have the base game anymore. CG, can you send me a base game with the expansion? Cause
yeah, it's gone. It's in Canada now.
And I just put together the insert for that.
I know. Well, I don't know, but it felt heavy, so now I know.
I just put together the insert. Can I have the insert back?
No. Obviously, I'm going to... Now it almost is going to go up higher.
Wow.
Because of the insert.
I mean, it's a folded space. Nothing fancy, but it does the job.
Yeah.
It does the job.
Does the job. So that's Lost Ruins of Arnak. Anything else to say about it before it goes away?
I'll get this one back. Some games, the interesting thing about a game, like, I think the true test of how much you like a game is if it's gone.
Yeah.
Are you rebuying it? Like, it's not enough to say, like, okay, great, I like that game. And some people have a hard time getting rid of games, and I respect that.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't.
But for some people, but even with my own category of I still get rid of most games, I'd say there's probably 20% of my collection that if you took it away from me, I wouldn't bother getting it back yet. I'd be like, maybe at some point, but not yet. Lost Ruins of Arnak I'd be buying tomorrow.
Yeah. What about everything? We'll cover that at the end.
Oh, it's a good game to play at the end.
At the end, we'll say like which you would. Oh, I'll try to guess what you would get back.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
There's gonna be 3 categories, by the way. There's wait and see. There's yes right away. Wait and see, and probably not.
Cool. All right, so Lost Ruins of Arnak is the number.
Definitely not. So I wouldn't own it.
Is the number 6. I'm honestly happy with this switch because I know, like for me, I'm more interested in Golem because of Lorenzo. But I know I'm gonna like Lost Ruins, right? Like
it's a good game.
It's something that I know if I added to my collection today, I would be completely happy with it.
It's like number 17 on BoardgameCo. It grew quickly. Like when I first played it, I was like, this is top 100 material, and it grew quickly.
Yeah. So that's number 6. Moving along to number 5. One really sneaked up there, but that's okay. This is number 5. This is the big box that I know you've seen.
I've seen one of these boxes because it's hard to hide.
It's hard to hide.
Have you played Everdell?
Oh, I own Everdell.
Good, okay. Have you played it?
Oh, yes.
Those are 2 questions.
I love Everdell.
How's a board gamer? Have you played this game? I own this game. That's not what I asked.
This is the big box, and the reason is because I have base Everdell. I have the collector's edition of Everdell. My mom got it for me for Christmas.
Nice. Good choice, Mom.
It was a great choice, and I absolutely adore it, and it's because I adore it so much that I would steal your full collection with all the expansions.
That box, by the way, so here's the deal. I love Everdell. I think this box looks obnoxiously large.
Honestly, when I pulled it off the shelf, I kept pulling, and I almost put it back. Because I was like, do I really want to steal this? I don't have room for this in my house.
And more importantly, like, Everdell with, like, the first 3 expansions, you can fit into the base box.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
I don't know what they did here, and I haven't consolidated. I still have my other boxes separate. I have not yet consolidated. I need to do that at some point because I'm running out of space here all the time.
Yeah.
But when I consolidate it, I think I'm going to be like, this box is bigger than it needed to be. But
here we are.
Here we are.
I think it's all layered out in terms of storage from people who I've talked to. A lot of people on our Discord have said that, like, it's obnoxious, but it layers it out. It's well presented.
That's a big deal.
That is important.
Dominion big boxes, which are just a waste of time.
Yeah. Just stuff each thing in a Ziploc bag, throw them all in, mix them together, pull them out.
I don't remember who you were talking to. I think Rado said this. I think I do it Rado's way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the way I do it. If you look at my Dominion collection, have you seen Rado's collection?
No.
So I'll show you, because I think Rado does the same thing as me, so I'll show you. But basically, when you pull it out, it's all the cards are in sleeves that are in a larger sleeve.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I could just grab any 10 sleeves and then just pull it out from the larger sleeve. I'll show you. It's brilliant.
It's a great way. Yeah, my neighbor, who I also stole games from, that's why I'm drowning in games, he just has them all in, like, little Ziploc baggies.
Yeah, which is cool.
Same thing, same premise.
Sleeves and sleeves is better.
Sleeves, well, it's less fiddly, right? They're more consolidated.
Sleeves to sleeves? Yes.
Yeah, in the sleeves to sleeves.
I'll show you my set. It's beautiful.
Cool.
It's beautiful.
Number 12 is Dominion that I'm stealing from.
Honestly, as funny as that is, there's a reason I have all the second edition underneath this table. Because I got all the second edition. So I just have been holding off on this until I re-sleeve everything.
Right.
But yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you got to get it into your cycle. That's interesting. But yeah, Everdell is just such an incredible game that I don't often go for an all-in. Mm-hmm. Like, that's really kind of against what I end up doing. But I love it enough that it would warrant that.
Sounds good.
Number 4. We're at number 4.
I don't even know what's left at this point.
yeah, I'm excited for this lead up. This one was drastically changed by my interview with one of the designers.
Oh, no, I don't know who you interviewed.
I did it over on World Series, a board gaming's YouTube
gotcha.
channel.
So you interviewed. You come on a second. You interviewed.
There's 2 that are out right now.
Martin Wallace. You interviewed.
Yeah.
Is this a Martin Wallace title?
It is a Martin Wallace title.
Okay.
That narrows it down to like 200.
Yeah, but it has one I own.
Yeah.
A Martin Wallace title that I own. Mm-hmm. Did you grab Steam?
Nope.
No, that's the Steam's right over there. It's
Yeah.
not brass.
Nope.
What other Martin Wallace titles do I even have?
Martin Wallace also came up with this game in like 2 months, and it was workable. He said he's like, it was one of the quickest designs he's ever created. And
Anno 1800.
That's
It's such a good game.
Yeah.
Can we play that after this?
Sure.
This is a problem. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Anno 1800. Just with having Martin Wallace talk about it, he was like, "Oh yeah." Cosmos came to him. And he's like, "Hey, do you have a game about this?" And he's like, "I think so." And then he did it in like 2 to 3 months.
And you like brass.
And I like brass.
This is the game that I play when I don't have the mental energy for brass.
Ooh.
It's just my go-to, like, hey, you know what? I want to play brass always, but also, first of all, brass is obviously, playable primarily as a 4-player game only, exclusively. So what if I want to play a game that's like brass, but not playable at 4? But this plays well at 2, and I think brass does not play well at 2.
Cool. Yeah. So having Martin Wallace talk about it, I think Martin Wallace is just so exceptional as a designer. And this is and also just having him say his first pass was like almost a game. There was tweaks and balances, but like the fact that there's so many resources in the first pass worked makes me excited because I've never tried it.
That's so good.
Yeah. All right, so that's my number 4. Moving along to my number 3, which
technically, by this is a video game title as well. Which, like, whenever you're thinking of lists that
Yeah.
are like video games to board games, no one's thinking of Anno 100. But
yeah.
it is.
That's a good one to file away because it will be on. If I ever have to do a list like that, I gotta remember.
I mean, you'll have a copy. You can show it.
I'll have a copy, exactly. Oh, what a lovely day this is.
It's gonna be better when we play Anno 1800.
All right, number 3 is also a gigantic box that I didn't take off the shelf. So I just took a small box to represent it because I knew we would run out of room, and I was running out of room on the table. But number 3, it's a recent fulfilled Kickstarter. You did coverage for it back in the day, and
Dead Reckoning.
Nope, that was close though.
Recent fulfilled Kickstarter.
Recent fulfilled Kickstarter. I think it has, and I think its box is very big. I'm trying to give away. It has a theme similar to one of the games on this table on that side.
Scarface 1920.
That's it. Scarface 1920. This is just the little Enforcers box because I didn't want to pull. The box is almost as big as the Everdell box, really.
Yeah.
It's gigantic. I just remember this coming out. I remember the coverage on it. I almost backed this. I thought it looked really cool, but it was expensive. I didn't have any work at the time, and I decided not to do that, not to spend my money on it.
That'll factor into our conversation soon.
But yeah, it looks really good. It looks really good. I like the sort of area control aspect that they do it. I feel like it does a lot of things. And one of the critiques, I don't know if this would resonate with you as well, one of the critiques that I've heard is that it does a lot of things and it maybe could have been pared down. Was that your experience?
So my bigger experience was I was sold that it was a deck building game. And I think my first game, I deck built 3 cards. And I hate when a game calls itself a deck builder and you add 3 cards to your deck. That's not a deck building game. That's a game that happens to have deck building as a mechanic vaguely loosely. But that was my biggest disappointment. But I think once I played it more, you can add more cards as well if you go for it. And if you just get over that expectation, I think it's a really good game.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I understand the critique that it does a lot, but I don't think any of it was complicated.
Right.
Like, have you played Endless Winter?
Yeah.
It does less than Endless Winter.
Oh, okay.
And I think Endless Winter you could pare down too, don't get me wrong. I think Endless Winter is a critique that I'm like, it's messy, but I like it.
I was going to ask you if you felt Endless Winter had more deck building.
Endless Winter is a lot of deck building.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love the deck building on Endless Winter. I buy all the cards. I just go for cards.
I just go for hunting.
Hunting, yeah, it's a fun one.
Yeah.
I find hunting gives you a lot of early game points, you don't win a lot. At least it's been my experience. But anyways,
I haven't played too much yet.
Scarface 920 does a lot of things, but yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I have not played with the Enforcers expansion yet.
Well, you're not gonna, because I'm taking that too. Moving along to number 2.
Number 2.
I'm only down to 2 left.
There's a whole lot of good games leaving.
Dang it! I want more. But number 2 is actually a little game that I think looks really great. It was on Crowdfunding Countdown. It is by Kids Table Board Games.
Power Plants?
That's it.
I'd play Power Plants with you too. That's quick and easy.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
I just love the simplicity of this one. And it's high up because it's a small box and I can fit it on my shelves.
Yeah.
No, it's high up legitimately because I think it looks really exciting. It gives me that same vibe as something like Splendor Might, or in terms of that accessibility and the speed at which it can play and the chaining things together. And it doesn't it's not Splendor, but I like the placement of the tiles.
It's fast, mean area control, plays
Yeah.
well, decent player counts. Yeah. It's not like a in love with game, but definitely a solid game.
Yeah. So that's my number 2. That's
cool.
That's what I'd steal. I just remember being really charmed by it when I covered it on the
charming.
Kickstarter.
The components are excellent.
Yeah. Oh, the components too. Yeah, are really real nice.
Deluxe version is better.
The deluxe version did look really
Not to
good
sell
on,
you on the deluxe
Kickstarter. Yeah, it really did.
The thing, KDBG, their deluxe games are like only a fraction more, and they just make the game so much nicer to like play with and like mess around with.
Yeah, I even remember. I feel like I said on the Kickstarter that deluxe seemed really nice, but I probably didn't advocate for it because I never do.
You try not to. It's responsible.
And then finally,
well, why would you advocate for it if the only thing you're gonna do with the game is back to the deluxe version that's gonna be stolen anyway?
It's true. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? So finally, I have one left, and I'm excited for this to be my number 1. Okay. I don't know if you have seen it under the table.
It's not DEI, so I'm happy there.
It's not DEI. DEI almost made it because of how much you've been talking about it.
DEI.
Yeah, it really almost made it.
DEI is one of those games, like especially because DEI is like on GameFound and I work for GameFound. I'm always like, people are gonna be like, that guy's like, he's just hyping DEI, and I'm like, dude, there's like 7,000 games I cover that are on GameFound, and I don't fall in love with all of them. So like, when I hype a single game, it's because I hype a single game. DEI is fantastic. Most people I've taught it to have fallen in love with it. I played with John D. Clear, fantastic designer.
Yeah.
He's like, this is a great game, and he stomped me into the ground with it. I'm loving DEI. You can take whatever you want right now, as long as you leave DEI, I'm happy.
So it's DEI.
DEI.
No, it's not DEI. So this is the first game from this publisher.
Heck, I'd play DEI after this. I haven't even played a 2-player death. I think it would work.
We could try it out.
I think it would work.
How
long? How many days are you here for?
Not enough.
Okay, you'll come back. Okay.
Not enough. This is the first game from this publisher. They had an incredible hit on their next publishing on Kickstarter. In fact, they are in the top 10 of Kickstarter. That one hasn't fulfilled
Imperium
yet.
the Contention?
No. It's by the same people who did The Witcher, I think.
Oh, you took Titans?
I took Titans.
Titans? I don't even know if I care.
You don't know if you
care? I haven't played it.
What?
I haven't played it.
Titans, I think there's a system in here that kind of reminds me of Rising Sun, if I remember correctly from when I read through the rulebook.
I am mostly through the rules. Never finished it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's something in here that just looks...
It looks great.
It looks great. And I think it's one of these games that feels sort of underrepresented. It's Everdell's fault we're running out of space.
It's all Everdell. It's Everdell and like 2 other games.
There's Go On Board, or Goon Board, as I like to say. It's hard for me to remember specifics about it, but I know it's area control, which I love, which I know you love.
I agree. I love it too.
We share that in common. And there's just... I remember just reading through it and being really charmed by it, because I looked at it when The Witcher was on. I was like, what have they done in the past? And then I just kept on reading and kept on getting a sensation, and so when I saw it on your shelf, I was like really excited, because I also feel like it's like lesser known, and like they didn't have a mind-blowing Kickstarter then, especially compared to The Witcher.
250,000 maybe, something like that.
Yeah, it was like sort of just barely over the finish line, and I think it looks really solid in terms of area control, and that's saying something, that it has resonated with me, and I've remembered that feeling since looking at The Witcher, which was like almost 2 years ago. That feeling is stuck with me as something that looks really neat. So that's why I agree with you.
I have that feeling.
Yeah.
Sometimes a game to me has a fatigue where I keep wanting to play it and meaning to play it, and it just doesn't happen. I get to a point where I'm like, I mean, it'll happen eventually, but I stop being excited.
That's honestly Cry Havoc for me.
I played Cry Havoc.
Oh yeah. I want to play it because I think it's also got a similar Rising Sun bidding mechanic, and so that's what's really like drawing me in. But I just haven't gotten it to the table. It's the one game on my shelf, like on my main shelf, that like I haven't played.
Speaking of which, for these 10 games, or 12 games, or how many games you have, in those categories of absolutely getting holding off just in case versus totally unsure versus probably not or possibly not.
Yeah.
What do you think these fall into?
I'm getting a 10 out of 10 here.
Okay, go ahead.
Anno.
Do you want me to answer after each one? Yeah, let's keep it. We're not gonna track down. Let's after each one.
Yeah. Absolutely getting back.
100%.
Okay, great. Everdell Complete Collection. I'm including this as like
The category of Everdell?
if it was just the box, it would be a wait and see. If it was just Everdell, absolutely getting back.
Of course.
Yeah. Lost Ruins, absolutely getting back.
Absolutely.
Scarface, wait and see.
Wait and see. So Scarface is a fun one. Scarface is expensive.
Yeah.
And especially when I backed it versus where I am now, I used to play more, and this actually helps you with other things too. I used to play a lot more 4-player area control stuff a while ago, and I found my primary player count has shifted down to 2 to 3, which means things like Scarface are gonna see less table time. It's not that I don't like it. I think Scarface is phenomenal, but it's those games that I already love that require 4 players, and I don't know if Scarface is as good at 3. I've only played it with. No, I played a 3-player game.
Yeah.
I played a 3-player game. I liked it with 3. I like Scarface. We'll see. But it's expensive enough that I'd still put it in the wait and see category.
Yeah. Power Plants. I'd say Power Plants is a no.
Power Plants. So there's no no's in this list.
Oh, there's no no's.
There's no
okay.
no's. There's
But what's the third one?
nots.
Probably not. Power
Power
Plants is probably not.
is a probably not.
Yeah.
I like Power Plants. I don't know when I'm going to prioritize it. I'm happy I own it. I've got interruptions.
That's okay.
Some more games out here? Okay, I'm in the middle of filming a video. Can we finish it soon? I know the light's not on because the light's off. Whatever. We'll see you soon.
That's my fault.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Alright, so Power Plants is probably not.
Power Plants is probably not.
Yeah.
Titans is a wait and see.
It's just expensive, and I haven't played in 2
Or
years.
is it probably not?
It's a wait and see. No, wait and see. It's definitely not probably not.
Okay,
Definitely
great.
not probably not.
Okay, I'm still perfect. Golem. I feel like Golem's a wait and see.
You're very good at this. So first of all, the fact that you even paused on Golem, I had to pause and think through it. Golem is a wait and see.
Yeah.
I think it's great, and I was borderline. Like, do I put it on a wait and see or absolutely? I think it would go on wait and see, but more so than the rest, I think I'd get it back. I think I would.
Yeah. I almost that was the distinction or the.
I
struggle.
landed on wait and see, but it's tough. There's just a lot of these good Euros, and I do like Golem a lot. I think.
Yeah.
I don't have that immediate 100% right now. It's like I want it back. I do want it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tack, obviously, yes.
100%.
Like with our conversation, there's no world in which it isn't. That's perfect. See, Adventure Tactics is one that I don't know. I want to say because of Ricky that it would be an immediate get back, but I think I'm gonna go with wait and see because you might wait and see if Ricky noticed.
So I'm gonna give you a pass on this one. That one technically goes into the probably not category.
Oh, okay.
But it's a pass because I don't know if I'm taking into account my opinion,
right?
Not really Ricky's. In
okay,
this case,
yeah. If it was your opinion, then yeah. I was trying to think of your sort of general.
Well, also if it helps, Ricky wants to play with me, but we're not actually playing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take it as a.
Yeah.
I'm taking it as a hit. I got most of them. I got all of them up until now.
So far.
Great Western Trail would be wait and see.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
I definitely want it. I haven't played it, but like I'm not in a rush.
And so Godfather also would be wait and see.
100%.
Because
I want to play both those.
Yeah.
Both those, I'll play them at a convention. If they're gone, I'll play them at a convention and buy them back accordingly.
Yeah.
Wait and see. Not bad. That was 10 out of 10. With like caveat for adventure, but we didn't clarify this.
Chinatown is probably not because it's in the it's in the
probably
going
not.
away pile.
And Chinatown's great, by the way.
Yeah.
Chinatown is great.
Yeah, it's fun.
I found that eventually in my collection purges, partially because of player count, which we talked about.
Yep.
It does require 4 to 5 players, which means it's competing for a lot of games.
Yep.
My 4-player counts are less frequent, so I've been more cutthroat about what I get rid of at 4 players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's it. Those are the 12 games that I'm stealing from Alex Radcliffe's collection.
Your trip cost me like $400.
I know, quite a lot that's almost Everdell alone.
Yeah, it's not thrilled about it. Not thrilled about it. Whatever. You're still welcome back. I still like you.
Hopefully that was interesting. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, go check out BoardgameCo because he needs the help.
If you can get some subs or Patreon, I need to buy a bunch of new games.
Yeah,
so
he really does, honestly. Yeah, he needs something to be able to buy these back. And thanks for watching. Otherwise, we should probably say something to end here, but
you don't have a catchphrase.
I don't have a catchphrase.
What will we do? What can we say instead? I don't know.
Usually I just wait until I think of something funny and then I cut to it until people think I thought of it off the cuff.
We got all the time. We just think about something funny.
No, this is drawn out for too long. Get out of here,
Hooligans! You hooligans! You hooligans!
you youths.
Youths.
Get gone.
Young guns.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. We both will. Alex is now a permanent fixture on my channel, and he's moving to Toronto.
That's the only way I can play these games. I'll do that.
Yeah, it's true. Bye.